Hi guys, Dr. Brett Van Norman, Advanced Pain Centers in Singapore. I wanted to talk about 5 things that you can do at home if you have the Syndrome X or you're close to it or you found that, look, I don't even want this. What are the things that I can do right now to get started on prevention of all of these risk factors for major diseases like cancer, stroke, diabetes, all kinds of chronic issues that, if they don't kill you, can lead to just a crappy life, to be honest. So, what can we do what are the 5 things that we can do, most impactful things that will help this Syndrome X, our overall health? Remember, this is also something called metabolic syndrome. And just real quick, you can click on the video previously on what exactly is the Syndrome X and do I have it? But real quick, the 5 things that make up the risk factors for this metabolic syndrome, if you have 3 of 5 of these, it has to do with low HDL, low good cholesterol, borderline levels here we're talking about, or if you're taking medication for it, blood pressure issues, over 130 systolic, over 85 diastolic, or taking blood pressure medications, waist circumference. So if you have 40 inches for men, waist circumference, abdominal fat, 35 for women, a risk factor. Triglyceride levels, 150 milligrams per deciliter. Greater than this, or taking medications like a statin, risk factor. Fasting blood glucose high, risk factor. So those are the things that if you are dealing with any of this, so a lot of people have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high blood sugar. If you have 3, you already have this Syndrome X. What can you do for it? Number 1, fasting. I want you to start thinking about doing fasting. 24-hour fasts, meaning you do not eat anything for 24 hours. There are certain things that are okay to take in, like green teas, water, maybe even coffee, depending. Questions about it, please ask in the comments. So fasting, 24 hours is very safe. You can do this 3 times a week, no problem. Pretty much every person can do this. But 36-hour fasts are also going to be important for some of you. You can let me know if you have questions about if you are that person that might need that. So 24-hour fast or 36-hour fast 3 times a week. Fasting, extremely good for the body. There's a whole lot to that, which we won't get into in this video, but very good start for the program. Fasting. Number 2, low carb. This is almost no carb. So you're looking at 30 to 50 grams of good carb, and there are a number of factors that go into what a good carb is. Low carb, low sugar or no sugar. So basically no added sugar whatsoever to anything, but if you can get away with no sugar, even better. This can be tough for a lot of people, and you can be coached through it. There's lots of different ways to substitute, to eat still very, very tasty foods without any sugar. Number 4, decrease your stress. Stress levels are sky high, especially right now. If you're watching during the COVID time, people are very stressed out. Many different reasons for that. But this is one of the risk factors for all kinds of different health conditions, including insulin sensitivity, which we talked in detail about on the last video. Stress, decrease stress. All of those things that we just talked about can help decrease your stress on your organs and your body, but even mentally, it's an important factor. Meditate, exercise, things like that. And that leads into the last thing, number 5, exercise. Make sure you're doing a lot of exercise. Cardiovascular is the best. I love HIIT training, which is high intensity interval training. You can vary your heart rate, and which also is a really good thing for your body, is to just change the way that the body is exercising. But look, you don't even need to get complicated. Go for a 30-minute, 1-hour walk every day, which is at this time quite easy to do. So those are the 5 things. Hopefully this was helpful for some of you dealing with this. And any comments on or questions on each one of those specific things, we could do a long video on, but we'll keep this nice and short, and if you have any questions about any of that, please let me know. I'm happy to talk to you individually or leave it in comments. I'll comment as well. If this was helpful, just comment helpful, and please think about subscribing. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.